Happy Tuesday and happy full moon. Um, we're going to spend part of our practice today accessing the energy um, of the full moon and hopefully making it a really positive lunar cycle for all of us. So let's come and sit in our yoga seats. I'm sitting at the edge of my seat so we can get started right away. But first, let's place our feet about hip width apart and really feel the connection with your feet and the floor. Kind of push your feet down into the floor, hands gently in your lap. Let's roll our shoulders up to our ears and squeeze and relax our shoulders down the back body. And let's bring our shoulders up the back and squeeze. And relax our shoulders down the front. And let's begin our practice today, closing our eyes and following the breath through the body, noticing how we take the breath in nice and slow and deep through the nose, filling our belly like a small balloon. And then as we release the breath through the nose, the belly softens and relaxes. So let's take a few moments to establish the breath that we will use in our practice today. And with our last few breaths, let's take some time to notice how we're feeling as we begin our practice. How we feel physically, how we feel energetically, how we feel emotionally, how we feel mentally. And now relax your arms down by your sides. And let's inhale up and exhale down. And let's inhale up the front and twist gently at the waist to the right and open our arms to this first Tuesday in August. Taking 2 nice deep breaths here. And now let's inhale ourselves back to center. And exhale, twist to the left, opening our arms to this new day. And then let's inhale ourselves back to center, stretching up to the sky, to the ceiling, nice and tall. Relax your right arm down and let's bring the left arm up and over for a half crescent moon. And then let your fingertips bring you up. Bring your right hand up to meet the left. Relax your left arm down. Half crescent moon. And then let your fingertips bring you all the way up. And interlace your fingers. Stretch up nice and tall. Let's lean to the right, full crescent moon. And then come on up through center. I missed you. And let's lean to the left, full crescent moon. And then coming up through center, stretch, 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 release your fingertips and bring your arms all the way around to the back, placing them on your lower back. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze your shoulder blades together, arch your back. And let's breathe nice and deep here. And then coming up to a nice tall seat and bring your arms up and over, placing them on your lap. And let's just lean forward, nice flat back. Feeling that nice stretch here. And then inhaling up and bringing your arms up. And bring them around to the back, placing them at the back, base of your spine, squeezing your shoulder blades together, arching your back, opening your heart center to the universe, to the sun, to the moon, to all the air and planets, and all the energy that is available. And then come back up to a nice tall seat. Bring your arms up and around, placing them on your thighs and leaning forward, hinging at the hips. Nice flat back. Take a nice breath here. And then inhale yourself back up. And let's stretch our legs out. Flex our feet up. Nice wide seat here. Sitting nice and tall. We're going to work with the energy of the waxing and waning moon. So sitting nice and tall, let's take our left hand, place it at the top of the left thigh. We're going to let the left hand come all the way down as the right arm comes over. Nice stretch here. Take a breath. And let the right fingertips bring you up. And placing the right hand at the top of the right thigh, let the left arm come over, let the right arm slide down. Getting a nice stretch here. Breathe into that stretch. And then inhale yourself back up. Switch arms, the left hand comes down the left leg, the right arm comes over. The waxing and waning moon. Take a breath. And then inhale yourself up. Right hand slides down the right leg. Left arm comes over. One more time to each side. So inhale yourself up. Left arm comes down the left leg. Right arm comes over. And then bring yourself up. Right arm comes down the right leg. Left arm comes over. Waxing and waning moon. Take a breath here. And then bring yourself all the way up. And the new moon is a very quiet and dark moon. Let's let both hands slide all the way down. Almost like a disappearing moon, but it's always there. Breathe in here. Engage your core and let your core bring you all the way up. And bring your feet back with your hands in your lap. Let's take a resting breath right here. So let's do a little circling as the moon does around the planet Earth. So we're going to lean forward. Little core work with the help of the full moon going off to the right. Really let your core do the work here. Come to the back. Don't rest on the chair. And come to the left. And back to the front. 2 more times like this. So off to the right. Engaging the full circumference of your core back to the left, to the back, and over to the left, and to the front, and one more time in this direction, to the right, to the back, to the left, to the front. And let's stop here, take a breath. And let's go the other direction, so off to the left. And to the back. To the right, and to the front. And then off to the left, and to the back, and to the right, and to the front. One more time, off to the left, and to the back, and to the right, and to the front. And now let's let our hands slide all the way down and get a nice little stretch here. And then stretch your arms straight out and inhale yourself back up. Nice tall back here. Relax your arms down by your sides. See yourself sitting in your chair just like this. And we're going to come up out of our seat into chair pose. So see yourself sitting in your chair like this. See yourself preparing and creating the intention for you to come up out of your chair into chair pose. And as you are ready, bring your arms out in front and inhale yourself up out of your chair into chair pose. And then push through the bottom of your feet and come all the way up into a nice tall stand. Now walk your feet about a little wide, and if you're a little concerned about your balance, get behind your chair. Okay? Keeping your knees soft, your back relaxed, your shoulders relaxed. Let's arch our back and open our arms, opening ourselves up to the energy of the full moon and everything that this day has to offer. Nice deep breaths here. And now inhale yourself all the way up and relax your arms down by your sides. Now we're going to step forward with our left foot. And the right foot kind of comes out, just a little bit to help you with balance. And again, if you're concerned about your balance, please get behind the chair. But give yourself a little bit of room because we are going to bend forward. All right? So, bending the right knee. Let's bring the arms up into Warrior One. Try to relax the right hip. Breathing nice and deep in Warrior One. Now bringing our palms together in prayer pose and bringing them to our heart center. We're going to hinge at the hip, leaving that left leg bent. We're going to hinge at the hip, coming forward, nice flat back. And now we're going to twist to the right from the waist. Prayer for warrior, right here. And then bringing our body back to center, staying folded. We're going to twist to the left, prayerful warrior. And then coming back to center. Prayer hands at your heart center. Inhale yourself back up. Nice and tall. Push prayer hands up and come back into Warrior One. And then relax your arms down. And let's step back with the left foot. And coming up on the balls of your feet, let's just shake it out just a little bit, hitting our heels to the floor, staying on the balls of your feet, but just kind of bouncing off the heels. And then let's come to stillness. Take a nice resting breath here. And now let's step forward with the right foot. And again, the left foot kind of turns out just a little bit again to help with your balance. Bending the right knee, we're going to bring the arms up into Warrior One. Take a nice deep breath here. Now bringing your hands into prayer pose and bringing them down to your heart center. Hinging at the hip, coming forward, nice flat back. Let's twist to the left. Prayerful warrior. And then let's come back to center and twist to the right. Prayerful warrior. And then coming back to that nice center space, bring yourself up. Push your prayer hands all the way up and open them into Warrior One. And then relax your arms down. Step back. Whoop. I took my mat with me. Sorry. Step back. Nice and tall. Let's inhale up and exhale down. And let's inhale up. And just like we did in our seats, bring our arms all the way around, place them on our lower back, and bend. Do that nice arch. And notice how this might feel a little different in standing than it did in sitting. Nice deep breath here. Maybe two. And then relax your arms down, bring them out and up and back to prayer pose. Take a nice resting breath here. Relax your arms down and let's step out wide as we inhale up and come to a nice wide stand. Pointing our right toes off to the right, looking over the right fingertips, bending the right knee, Warrior Two, to the right. Anchoring the left arm to the left leg, Let's bring the right arm up and over. And then let the fingertips bring you all the way up into Warrior Two to the right. And then let's soften the right knee, point the right toes forward, point the left toes off to the left, bending the left knee, looking over the left fingertips. Warrior Two to the left. And then anchor the right hand to the back of the right leg. Bring the left arm up and over. And then let the fingertips bring you all the way up, looking over the left fingertips, Warrior Two. So let's point the left toes back to center and relax our arms down and walk our feet a little bit closer. And make sure that your chair is right behind you. Standing nice and tall, your hips are relaxed, your knees are relaxed. Let's inhale our arms into Goddess pose and come down into a nice Goddess seat right here. Now look behind you. Are you almost hovering over your seat, your yoga seat? You're gonna have to move back a little bit. All right, Goddess pose right here. Breathe into Goddess. And from Goddess pose, let's come right in to our yoga seats, bringing our hands together gently in our laps, sitting nice and tall. Relaxed shoulders, relaxed neck. Let's once again check in with the breath and the body. How do you feel after your practice today? How is your breathing? Relaxing your arms down by your sides. Let's inhale up and exhale down. And let's inhale up the front, bringing our palms together in prayer pose and letting them come down to our heart center. One more nice deep breath here. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I'll see you on Thursday And be careful with this humidity. If you're using a yoga mat, your feet kind of get a little sticky. Don't let it trip you up. Have a great day. Namaste.